What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be breaking down a specific question that I got asked that I feel like a lot of people have the same problems with. So the question was that I got from one of my students was, for example, at the moment I have 3 products with ad sets with lower cost per purchase and great engagement. But the question is since I have great ad sets, is the problem still with my site needing work, or is it the cause of the products being priced too high? And is there a possible reason that there could be problems when people fall off in your checkout or throughout your sales process? So in today's video, I'm gonna break down exactly what you need to do so that you can troubleshoot your website and make sure that every single dollar you're spending on ads converts at the highest ROI that it possibly can. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. All right, so the first thing that we wanna be looking at is how to troubleshoot your landing page or your sales funnel, right? So let's talk about troubleshooting. So troubleshooting is basically figuring out where there's problems within your, I call it funnel, right? So from anybody viewing your ad, going through to your website, looking at your product page, making the decision to go through the checkout and purchase your product. So we first need to learn, how do we troubleshoot and what do we need to look at, right? So there's a couple things that you want to be looking at. You want to be looking at the top of your funnel and the bottom of your funnel. So basically the top of your funnel are your ads, right? The engagement that you're getting on your ads, your metrics like your cost per click, right? If you're running Facebook ads, it could be your CTR and even your CPM. So these are all things at the top of the funnel that are going to tell you how your ads are performing. Whether it's your ad, the creative, maybe you're targeting your product that's creating the problems, or is it more of your website in the bottom of the funnel? So this is everything to do with, people adding to cart after checking out your page, people initiating checkout and going through your checkout, and coming down to how many people are purchasing and what's your conversion rate percentage, right? And these all depend on specific things on how you have your business set up and how you're structuring things. But we'll go more in depth of that on what you want to be looking at next. But these are the main things that you want to be just thinking about and considering when troubleshooting where things are going wrong or where things can go better. So let's talk about the next one. Number 2, pricing, right? So pricing in your product page. And this was a question that he had asked, is it the pricing? Is it my product page? Where am I really, noticing a big issue? So your pricing is going to be one of the most impactful parts of this equation, because your pricing has to match your product, the perceived value, what the market norm is for this product, and we'll go into that. And then also your product page, right? So I'll just put page under here. So your product page is also something that you need to be thinking about. Am I selling the product enough? Am I giving enough information about the product that customers want to know about? Are there things that I can improve on and make better? So the first thing is the market norm when looking at pricing, right? So what is, and I'll use an example, right? If you're looking at, a notebook, for example, right? And you're trying to sell a notebook, you want to figure out what is the market norm on what notebooks go for. And I'm not talking about, designer notebooks or crazy expensive over the top luxury brand notebooks. What is the market norm? The average, statistically normal number to sell a product like a notebook at, right? You need to figure out what that price is. And the best way to go through and do that is actually just by using Google Shopping. All right, so I'll put this down here, Google Shopping. And what Google Shopping is going to allow you to do is look at different brands that are selling notebooks. Now, I don't want you to go out and start basing your price point on Amazon, Walmart, Target, any big box stores. I want you to look at notebook brands that are selling this similar style of product. Now, it doesn't have to be the exact same. It just has to be similar to the variant that you're going to be selling, because you want to look at, okay, what are other brands selling this for? Because you're not going to compete on price with Amazon, Walmart, Target, or other big box stores. You want to be, competing on price with other